That is, of course, Soul Pass with that amazing jump. 40 minutes past 4 p.m. Welcome to the reaction time. How are you guys doing? An amazing Thursday evening over here. This is, of course, the Black Hot Fire Network Media for the 21st century. Shout out to Kila Mtona to join on TikTok. Those who are listening to us on the radio, good morning, good afternoon as well. Kindly interact with us on the comment section. And, of course, just sit down, relax, and enjoy the conversation we have for you this evening. One more time, naitwa SH the Money Plans. I'm your captain on Thursday, but of course I'm also joined by JOBY and of course Mr. Kamlesh.
Good afternoon, family. Hope you guys are doing great, having a beautiful day. Welcome to the reaction time Thursday. My name is Joby.
Yeah, the one and only Kamlesh. Basically just having a good time.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Chilled.
Yeah, mnaka mko chilled sana.
Yeah.
Mko fiti?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, amazing. So I just want us to get straight into conversation. Sijui kama mmereacta hii video ya Burale. If you guys have seen what is happening or anybody knows what is happening to Burale. So apparently Mwakideu, that's his name, Alex Mwakideu, he has a podcast and he hosted Burale's ex-wife, who happened to be his sister. So this video has brought a lot of controversies because she was talking about her experiences, and a lot of women have come to actually talk about how they've been conned by him before, with the fake marriages and stuff like that. And his wife is just explaining, and she talks about how that time, because they were really married for a short period of time, they were married for 1 year. And she talked about how it was the worst times of her life getting married to him. And we know Burale, like, is very moral-oriented type of person. So I want us to compare that and talk about with him, because I see kuna place pia ya reactia video. And right now he's even suing them. He's suing his the podcast, Alex na sister yake, I think for 10 million, 20 million and something like that. So I'm gonna play just parts of the video tusikie what is really happening and how people have actually reacted upon it. There is a point yenye anasema hata after honeymoon walienda honeymoon South Africa na bado celibacy iliendelea. So yeah, we want to talk about that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy.
What?
Yeah.
They were married.
Yeah, honeymoon. This is honeymoon. Yeah.
Ya Burali.
Yeah.
Alikuwa celibate.
Celibacy iliendelea. Aliambiwa tulie bado niko celibate. Yeah.
Dem ndio aliambiwa tulie. Gay.
Imagine. And that's why mimi nikisema kivyangu, the biggest mistake that I ever made in my life is marrying Robert Burali. I know why.
Okay. The biggest
Play maybe 5 minutes of this na niongeze zingine because it's like 24 minutes at just kiza
Angoa.
My biggest mistake in life is marrying Robert Burali.
Really?
Na siko baya.
Really?
Yes. And the darkest period in my life was when I was with Robert Burali.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And by the way, sisemi ati nini, like that was how it happened. I have grown, I have healed again. I must insist, I have moved on. And I thank God for that. Lakini mpaka wa leo nikiwa nimefika 50 years last month.
Yeah.
My biggest mistake in life was marrying Robert Burali. And that was the darkest period in my life.
50 years.
Yeah.
Your biggest mistake is that one.
Yes.
And you told yourself and even wrote
Yeah.
kwa kitabu chako, I will not marry, I will not marry, I will 3 times.
Yes.
Kwa siku 3 tofauti.
Yes.
By the way, to all the podcasters out there, you don't need kuongeza bass or whatever when you're editing. You can hear it. Okay? You either have it or you don't. I'm not saying he doesn't, but everybody can hear the distortion in voice hadi akiongea. You know, like, si umeisikia? How come when she talks, it doesn't sound whatever? Come on, man.
This
Like,
has been on
Jakarta, you can be wherever, but listen, don't distort your voice just to make it sound deeper after recording one. Acha tu ikae natural bwana. Ish. Play it, you'll hear it.
Bado.
Yes.
Nini ilikuwa nakufanya useme, okay, I will not marry, maybe unaeleza sababu kadhaa.
Yeah.
Ulisema, I will not marry. But hii sababu ilisema, let me just go to get married. Hii ni sababu gani?
Hiyo ni convincing power.
Sometimes easy radio stations unapatanga ziko na like voice profiles, right? And if you know, this is how hata unaweza ongezewa bass kwa voice, this is how they can make your voice sound even more like soprano and stuff. And you need to come to terms with sauti yako, by the way,
Yeah.
and get comfortable, especially for podcasts. You need audibility, not kusound kama you have the deepest voice in the world, bwana. What is that?
Yeah, but
that is just not part of it.
hiyo acha tumpatie bana. Tumpatie hizo flowers. Hiyo is
Bwana wefue.
convincing power ya Robert Burali. Me, that one I will not take any credit for that.
Convincing power ya one
Everything
man.
was telling me don't. Everything, everyone, don't. Only one person said, let us do it. And I listened to that one.
So you were walking down the aisle, lakini roho yako haikuwa pale.
Haikuwa pale.
What were you thinking as you were walking down the aisle?
Mungu nisaidie. I hope that everything will hope. I'm hanging on to hope that all these things that people are saying and I'm thinking and I'm feeling, it's the false. That it will be good. Na mimi ndo najipatia false hope. Matumaini ya uongo mimi ndo najipatia mwenyewe. Ya kwamba haiwezi kuwa watu wote wanakuambia ni makosa. Roho Mtakatifu hawezi kukuambia ufanye kitu ambacho ufanye Mungu. That is. So mimi naenda tu, I'm just taking the words of Robert Burali, even though he has proved himself to me many times that there's so much falsehood and deception around him, but I'm still choosing to trust him. I don't understand that even like
For the sake of someone who's watching,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't look like there's so much falsehood and deception. What do you mean?
years of silence, then coming to talk about this, what is it really for? I also have a problem. I think I look at things now I look at myself even from the beginning of just this year, like, and now I'm not the same person, like the way they say Lianza. And as I live with people, as we talk about the conversations,
What gas?
no, I don't think so.
I'm still. Oh, okay.
Yes, like I'm saying, at the beginning of this year, the way I see how I maybe handle things, I used to handle things back then, and then as we talk about more conversations every day, because through this conversation you should be growing and understanding something, not just talking about because you're on the radio or because you want to do your job. Like I grow and learn a lot out of everything we discuss, and personally I just feel like it's like, I think something in Sema to either last week or I don't see no point of always coming to yap about things someone did or didn't do. Let that be an experience and let you learn. It's okay if you're comfortable enough, bold enough to come talk about it, because most people are not. That's also another fact. There are people who cannot sit like this on a mic and talk about, hey, nilifanywa hivi na hivi na hivi. Like, people always question what were you going through maybe at that time, but you decided to hold your silence because only your confidence yakuja to talk on the mic, but also looking at it from also a point of self-respect. I think that's literally it, self-respect. When you do things, whether good or bad, like, let that experience be. Ishe to apple. Learn and move out of it. I feel like that's just how it's supposed to be. You can agree to disagree literally, but I feel like personally, as I grow out of relationship, friendships and everything, I don't need to go yapping about it. And if I go yap about it, I'm also comfortable, like she is, to talk about it, and it's okay. But kuna vitu zingine, I feel like, especially intimate, whatever relationship, people need to be grown and stop talking about those kind of things. I feel like achana nayo. Like, this is a man, we don't know if he's gay, is gay or not, but personally I've gone to an event that Robert Burale, we was hosting, and it was really, really generous, like so kind, akwana celebrity, whatever, mingi, just treating people so nice. So I don't want to talk about of my experience putting it in the whole character, but I feel like talk about it maybe to your close friends, naishie tu hapo, but you don't need to do all this drama.
Okay, I agree to disagree on that perspective. The reason is, there are a lot of fake pastors, fake motivational speakers, people that use that platform as a way to con people. There's a lot of how do I say this without us kuongezewa kwa hiyo lawsuit. There's a lot of gay men that use religion and marriage to hide their deeds from society. So, like, they live and get married, they'll have kids, you know, the whole Tyler Perry shebang. But like you say that aliambiwa ako nini?
She's saying
Ako celibate na mko honeymoon.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like as a society we should actually start calling out such people. Like, live your truth, by the way. Don't come and tell us lies of who you are, giving us or setting fake standards, yet out here you're the total opposite of what you portray. And sometimes the most humble and kind people in public are the worst in private. Okay? And to me, he's always screamed red flags.
Yeah.
Like, from how the demeanor of himself to how he preaches and conducts and the things he chooses to talk about. They've always screamed pretense. They've always screamed
hypocrisy.
predator. They've always screamed hypocrisy. They've always screamed double standards. So I don't know. I feel like I do agree with what Joby has said to a certain extent. Like, let's normalize moving on, okay, and letting everything go. But there are situations that demand that we speak up, and this is such a situation. The fact that she's waited for see how many years to come talk about this tells you that she didn't do it for self-benefit, and probably there was, in that divorce, there was a agreement somewhere you cannot talk about this for this long, and or something. I'm not sure, I'm just speculating. 13 years so that you can come speak about this. They were married
2 days.
1 year, 2 days. Question is, you are out here advising young people and couples on marriage, yet yours failed.
Exactly. That's why I'm having this conversation today, because I'm like, a lot of these people, marriage counselors, ukapo unamsikia na yeye mwenyewe ni kama unasikia mtu unataka advice kwa mtu mwenye ana chochote, you know, and they want to pretend like they're really morally upright. That's a problem I have with people. Like, stop judging people. Unajua acha watu wakwe wenye wanakuwa. If it is not by your liking, let people go. You don't have to be in people's life. That's why I have a problem with people, and that's why I have a problem. And I was saying, because there's a video that I've disagree also to disagree with Joby. Kuna part of the video where people have reacted, and now a lot of women, the woman is saying even in this podcast, anajua bado Robert anaendelea na hizo tabia. There's a lot of conning also of women. He's conned money from people. So apparently a lot of people are coming out to say Nikon and stuff like that. So there are behaviors that he still was doing, and he's still doing them now. And I think she was even saying, like, a lot of people were calling her even after the divorce and everything. Watu wananikola anambia bwanako sijina nani amenibia, sijina nani amenibia, unajua, and stuff like that. And I feel like also because from the video also there's a part after the video now she's reacting, and anasema this video has helped also like a lot of women who are facing all these things in marriages and don't have the confidence to actually come to talk about it. Maybe because somebody is a narcissist, maybe because they signed maybe an NDA the way you say it, or maybe they signed something that didn't allow them to actually speak their mind. So that's why I feel like however much it might be years later, it's really still important to bring it on board, because some people will never change. Na itahatu mtu mwingine. Mtu asipokuwa na confidence ya kusema, cause for this guy must be a manipulator to make you not come to. Unadhani ameosha mara ngapi? And you were hearing when it was happening at the start, she's saying that ni eti watu wengi walikuwa na call, watu eti alikuwa anaambia rumors around, hizi ni rumors around me. Unajua, these are not things that I did. They're just people who are speculating, people are talking. At the end of the day, just go marry me. And she's talking about how her folks told her not to, everybody was against it. Her brothers, even Mwakideu anajifanya hapa eti ajui story kwa hii podcast, but I'm so sure he has the first information. She's saying kila mtu alimkataza, kwa hiyo hata the mom was against her marrying Burale, but she still went ahead and married her. So I feel like it's really kind of important to just actually call these people out just the same way you say. So I'm going to continue with the video, and I'll share another part of the video too, just for 5 minutes.
So 13 years ago, ulikuwa unafuzu mingi sana na deception.
Even unaona sasa, even in ourselves how we sasa nikipata hizo communications za watu wengine, watu wakisema pia the same story that he used with me, he's using the same stories with a lot of other women. Hiyo ya pesa, hiyo ya kwamba nitakuoa, he's using the same story with a lot of other women, and people are sending me messages and people
confirming that.
Yes, I know him. He also wanted to marry me. I know him. Speaking women, men are like, oh, do you know him? You know all those things, and then himself say one thing, do another totally different thing. Himself being very like this.
Okay.
Unanielewa? Utajua tu mtu kama ni mkweli. It's not straightforward. I left once, twice, and 3 times. Unanielewa?
I want us to go straight into that, but before that, tumetoka pale kwa ndoa, unasema ulikuwa na walk, unasema tu Holy Spirit nisaidie, you are hanging to hope. Unasema Mungu nisaidie, I hope it will work.
Yes.
You know, then after the wedding day,
Yeah.
there is a honeymoon.
There's a honeymoon, yes. And we went for a honeymoon. We actually, first of all, we were in Karen somewhere, I can't remember. And then we went for a honeymoon in South Africa. And here's an interesting thing.
Was it your first time in South Africa?
Yes, it was.
So
Wow.
apparently ukisikia hiyo information hii honeymoon ililipiwa na dem fulani. It's another story learning later that she learned later. Honeymoon walienda kumbe was sponsored by another girl who was actually supporting. Unajua when you unaweza call like, oh, let me support my friend. But apparently they were having like
Conjugal.
yeah, ama alikuwa amempromise pia alikuwa na cause she's actually saying there was a time she went through this guy's phone which she was not supposed, and she's advising women, stop going through your man's phone. You'll always find whatever you want. So she went through his email, I think, password the email. Alafu Robert is telling this other chick, this is a fake marriage, hata usijali. Just the woman who actually was sponsoring the vacation and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's crazy.
And I thank God for the people who hosted us, Mama Kariuki and Apostle, who hosted us there. It was a nice place. It was like a resort, nice place.
All right.
And they did, you know, the way they prepare honeymoon beds and everything.
Yeah.
But what happened?
Ile tawi limekunjwa hivi kama dark.
Kama dark na maua.
Na maua yamejaa pale. Okay, karibu South Africa. Okay, si karibu manake si. Welcome to South Africa.
Yes. Sasa celibacy bado iliendelea though.
Ati?
Unaona hiyo celibacy tulikuwa it went on. And sasa mimi bado pale nafikiria pengine okay.
Ngoja sikilia.
Ngoja kwanza.
Sikilia kidogo. Sikilia kidogo.
These are radio tactics, my guy. What are some that?
Anaziangisha. Acha hizo, uko na issue na umze.
Nah, like you know, radio is like, you're like, depending on the commercial break, tarudi saa hii tu. You know, those are those tactics. When the story iko pale karibu sasa unapatiwa the tea. They don't radio like, let us go on a short commercial break. We will be back ndio tusikie hiyo celibacy ilifika wapi. But till then, ladies and gentlemen, this is whatever ni ya Kaluma. Ni ya Kaluma. This show is brought to you by our sponsor. Na usisahau kuna sweepstakes pale unaweza cheza. Go to the paybill number. So, weka paybill na jina kama account name na unaweza shinda laki moja. But yes, back to the story.
Nimewakaribisha kidogo walikuwa waje wakae siku mbili. Ya tatu imepita, ya nne imepita, ya tano imepita. Nashangaa mbona mwendi. Siku mbili zenu tatu zimeisha jamani.
Yes.
Kumbe huyu bibi ya huyu besti yangu wameshaenda tena wakakutana na Robert Burale huko nje, sijui hapo ameenda kunywa kahawa wapi. Mimi bila kujua. Na mimi nimewakaribisha ndani ya nyumba. Yeye bwanake hajui, mimi naye sijui. That is yaani mimi nakwambia. Ameenda akitishwa pesa, sijui 250,000 tena, akampatia Robert Burale. So yuko pale ndani ya nyumba, maana amemwambia nitakulipa sijui after 2 days. So yeye ngoja kulipa pesa. Mimi sijui. So imekaa wiki sijui siku ngapi. Sasa ameona hiyo pesa haitoki.
Yes. So anangoja alipo ndo aende.
Maana hiyo ndio ilikuwa ni ahadi nafikiri.
So siku zinapita.
Siku zinapita wako pale mimi sielewi. Naona wamekaa sana by the way.
Okay.
Kuja kujua ni ile ametoka sijui ameenda wapi, akanitumia message ni huyo dada. Umwambie wewe bwanako Robert Burale mimi si wale wajinga na wakoni sijui nini. Nitamwita.
And the conning she had actually been told earlier, even before marriage, na Robert akwambia hizo ni uongo. Hao tu wananidanga. They're lying, you know, they got a lot of lies around me and deceit. People just talk, you know, and she still went ahead.
You know, sometimes there was sometimes you are amazed by the ability of women kuamini the most obvious lies. You know, like the other day tulikuwa nje na jogging. truth
Yeah.
than lying to her.
Yeah, okay.
You get? Like, when you tell her the truth, after she will think it's a lie.
Yeah.
But when you actually lie to her,
Mm.
she's like, makes sense.
Yeah.
Mine is unique.
Because
It's
probably
not
hiyo
like
ndio Kenya
others.
alikuwa anataka kusikia kwa akili.
Yeah, so like, you're always told women hear what they want, not what you're saying.
Okay.
It's the same concept of you'll tell a woman something, and she'll go create a whole version of what you say,
Yeah.
a new one in her head,
Yeah.
get pissed off at you
Yeah.
for the version she created.
Yeah.
Women, you have this uncanny ability to actually help us in lying to you. Like, naanza uongo hadi wewe unaichangia hadi sasa ni uongo yetu si yangu ni yetu because you lied to yourself from me lying to you.
Okay.
You know, like ati there watu with their lies around me. You ni uongo. Yani kila kitu nasikia ni ukweli.
Exactly.
Wewe tu ndio amekufunika macho na mkono moja tu hivi.
Yeah.
Akiendelea cheki nipigie 250k.
I know.
Sasa
Na unatuma.
najua je utanirudishia kaa kwangu.
That's
Kaa
what
kwangu.
that's what he told them.
Sasa wewe kaa kwangu. Sasa naenda wapi na uko kwangu?
Damn.
See, that's what he did.
Yeah.
Kaa kwangu.
God
Nitakusoa.
Kwa wedding yetu kulikuwa
Yeah.
na wanawake kama sijui wangapi ambao wote walikuwa wanafikiria wataolewa na Robert.
On that day,
He invited them to his wedding. Akimwambia it's fake.
On the wedding.
on the wedding day.
Yes. I can't tell you the details of how I came to find out, but he had this laptop.
Okay.
And I managed to get password yake